Good morning, everyone. Mike here, as always. This is Friday, 10th of January 2020. This is actually also my fourth attempt. The roosters are going absolutely crazy today, and so the chickens drive me crazy. So we need to be looking for somewhere quieter over the coming weeks because I cannot carry on like this, and it's unfair on you. What you're looking at here, I just wanted to give you just a quick video on what I'm looking at today and something that is very, very relevant as well for you to keep an eye on. So what we're going to do first of all is go to the gold US dollar chart, and I'm going to draw a trend line. As you can see, I've also got US dollar JPY on the right again, which I also find very useful to keep an eye on what each one of them are doing. And what you'll see is last year this candle was the November candle. It stopped here, then it struggled to go through, and if you remember the 3 attempts rule, so 1, 2, 3, it actually gave 4, 5, and then that's it. It just started going up. So you will recall in the past it was because of US dollar JPY struggling to get through the 100 moving average. So yes, it kind of spiked through and it rejected on each occasion. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, then it came down. So this is what we're keeping an eye on today, because now US dollar JPY had a bear run and has decided to go on a bull run today or this week. Is it going to close above the 100 moving average? So what we need to be looking at is price going to reach higher than the highest shadows. The highest shadows there. Is price going to reach higher than that? And if price reaches higher than that, it's going to break through the 200. And if it breaks through the 200, and by end of trading business today, you see a very engulfing bull candle breaking above the 200, then the likelihood is next week it's going to continue to the 150. So what's that going to do for gold? For gold, I've already predicted, if we go on the daily chart, that these candles are suggesting gold's going to come down. That's too big a rejection. I've seen this kind of pattern many, many times. I would think that gold is going to start coming down below the 8 moving average. Might be proven wrong here, but let's just wait and see. So that's what we're looking for. By the close of business today, is US dollar JPY going to close above the 200? And is gold US dollar going to close below the 8? I'll just draw another trend line here. If the price comes down to at least or below the shadow on yesterday's candle, what is that going to make the weekly candles look like? What you're going to see is a very, very long shadow with a long red bear candle, a long red bear candle. So that is a signal next week gold will be coming down. So I would think we're going to see US dollar JPY above the 200, heading to the 150. But this is why you see the candles at different heights and different shadows. It's dictated to, for me anyway, it's dictated to by what's going on with US dollar gold. But that gives you so many opportunities. If we're looking on the hour chart of US dollar JPY, and on the hour chart, we'll bring this chart down a bit, and we're thinking, okay, is price going to go above, higher than where it is, where it finished yesterday? If it closes higher, then we know it's aiming for here. So we needed to close above. So we need to see a good blue candle close above here. Now, yeah, there's a chance it could reject off the Bollinger Band. Where's it on the Commodity Channel Index? On the Commodity Channel Index, yes, it's looking as though it's coming down. It's heading towards a zero. So yeah, there's a chance it could hit off the Bollinger Band and come down. But the Bollinger Band is actually quite low now. There's not a big wide gap. So if you look on gold, it's quite a wide gap. Even if I come out, yeah, it's a much bigger gap. But that's a weekly chart. Let's go on to an hourly chart. So it's the same. Well, same is about the same. Yeah, you can see it's narrow. So you could see some bouncing up and down, going sideways before price actually makes a move. That's what you could see. But what we're looking for is price to close above here. See if there's going to be a higher high. Then we know it's going for this point here. And we already know that that point is the 200 moving average on the weekly chart. So that's if you wanted to get some short trades in. Which means if price closes below the 20 on the hour chart, so let's say it closes where it is there. As an example, let's look on the 4-hour chart. When price is already below the 8, so it's heading down to the 50. How many pips is that? It's only going to be small trades. I wouldn't want to be trading past the 50. It's only 27 pips. So it may not be worth it. So what you're looking at is price going to close here? So if you remember on the daily chart, this is the shadow of yesterday. This is where my profit was taken yesterday. Now, if you recall, I always explain, as candles go sideways, the moving average it tries to go through becomes higher, or in this case, it'll become lower, depending on what the trade is. So now, if price comes down to here, it may decide to close here, then what happens? You've seen a big bear candle close below the 50. If it closes below the 50, then it's going for the 100. So if it goes for the 100, where's that on the 12-hour chart? So really what we need, see the 20s moving up on the 12-hour chart, we need price closing below the 20. But if price closes below the 20, then we're looking at, if it's closed below the 8 on the daily chart, then you've got potentially 243 pips ahead of you. Where does that look on the daily chart? Yeah, it's not even on the 20. So it'll be a good trading week or day depending on where price closes. So this is what we're looking for. It's probably going to rebound off the 200 again. So on the gold, is it going to rebound off the 200, then go back up? So it's going to be interesting trading ahead. That's what I'm looking out for. I'm not going to be placing any trades yet. There's nothing that's jumping out. You know what I'm like. I cherry pick. If I see anything that jumps out, let me know. Do you want me to notify you? So you can look at it yourself and maybe put the trade in yourself. Let me know. Because up to now, it's kind of after I've done a trade, I tell you. So let me know. But that's what I'll be looking out for. I'll be cherry picking to see if anything jumps out. And on the weekly charts, ending today, we're seeing if on gold, there's a long shadow with a long bear candle. And on US dollar JPY, is it closing above the 200? If it is, we have a very good trading week next week where I'll have lots of confidence and I'll be placing more trades and getting more than 100 pips per trade. So happy trading, have a good day. I will keep you up to date later. And hopefully the roosters will keep themselves quiet. Okay, enjoy yourselves. Bye for now.